You are now tuned in to Heat Check with Ty Slatter and Antonio Turner, right here on GTA Sports Network. Follow GTA Sports Network on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, as well as GTA Heat Check, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, GTA Sports, and check out GTASportsNet.com for all things in the world of sports. And we're back. It's Ty Slatter here.
Antonio Turner.
This is GTA Heat Check, brought to you by GTA Sports Network. For those of y'all just joining us, make sure you follow GTA Sports Network and GTA Heat Check on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, GTA Sports, and don't forget GTASportsNet.com for all things in the world of sports. Free agent frenzy. Like I mentioned before the break, Tone was under the firm belief that once Deshaun found a new home outside of Houston, that the dominoes would fall and QBs would be moving left and right. I'm going to say a name, and when I say this name, I need y'all to understand the significance of this name because social media was on fire last night once this name was dropped. The Chicago Bears, a team that Russell was slated and reported that he was interested in going to, signed Andy Dalton.
Red-headed rifle.
The Red Rifle. To roughly a $10 million deal?
Yeah, about 10. He got the same
10
deal.
with 10, 12 with incentives?
Yeah, 12 incentives. That's the same as Cam. Well, Cam got 12 and up to 16.
So, did the Bears scouts watch any of Andy Dalton's games last season? Because I know we watched them.
Yeah, we watched them.
Did they watch the same games we watched?
They had no choice.
Who ain't got no choice?
Who else would they go? The report I read said they called Seattle 7 times in the last 2 to 3 days, all trying whatever they could do. But they ain't got no quarterback to offer in exchange.
You did say that though.
It's gonna wake up Seattle like we don't know Nick Foles. Who? Nick Foles. And what pick are y'all? The 20th. Ain't no quarterbacks there. Unless you giving up Khalil Mack.
And I think when you told me that, I said they're not gonna give up Khalil Mack.
Hey, he expendable out here.
I guess he wasn't because they didn't make
Well,
Seattle.
I mean, yeah, they ain't got no quarterback. They still trying to win. They ain't gonna win now about Seattle. If you're in a rebuild, you take that deal. No, so I was listening to Sports Center right before this happened. Sage Still lost her mind. She said, "Oh, Andy Dalton's number comparable to Mitchell Trubisky." I said, "It's not a compliment."
There are a lot of Chicago Bears fans right now saying that the Chicago Bears found a way to downgrade from Mitchell Trubisky.
I mean, I don't know if it's a downgrade. It's like about the same.
Feel like a lateral move to me.
You're gonna get about the same production, maybe a little bit more because he's a little more experienced.
So
I mean, he's better than Trubisky and Nick Foles, in my opinion, but not by much.
Looks like an 8-8 kind of season in
That's
Chicago.
what I'm saying. He about a 7-9, 8-8. Trubisky a 6-10 type of guy. Well, with the defense, that's why they're gonna be 8-8.
So, with them signing Andy Dalton, does that take them out of the Russell Wilson sweepstakes?
Absolutely not.
Are they still
Absolutely.
in? Are they still in?
They should still be in. It might. So I don't think he's gonna get traded this year. At this point,
Okay.
all the teams he said.
The only team that's still open is Oakland, and I don't think Oakland's gonna let go of Derek Carr this year.
And I don't want to go to Oakland no more. They lost St. Mountain.
What happened?
They traded their best offensive lineman back to the Patriots. They released their center. They released the other lineman. I'm like, y'all lost all your linemen. Y'all lost 3 linemen in one week.
So basically, if Russ go to Oakland, it's the same situation he got in Seattle.
He's really running for his life. He say like he's gonna be all roots on Oakland. Derek Carr better be. He's gonna be running for his life too. I'm like, what in the world y'all trying to kill me? In the division with Patrick Mahomes.
So basically, when Dak
when Dak signed his deal with Dallas, that kept Russ from leaving Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
That was the best situation for him.
Well, yeah. Plus, now we got Jameis
And Jameis signed in New Orleans, so that closed that door too.
Jameis Winston, do not lose your starting job to Taysom Hill.
Please.
Do not do that.
Please. Have some dignity.
As much as I already criticized you, you gonna want to know if Chris, you gonna lose your job to Taysom Hill.
If you had a choice between Taysom Hill and Kirk Cousins, which one you picking?
Wow. Kirk Cousins.
I had to see what you was gonna say. I like, oh,
Kirk Cousins.
I know how you feel about Kirk Cousins, a love-hate relationship right there. So I figured,
more hate than love. Yeah.
He said, "I still take him over Taysom Hill, though."
Oh, absolutely.
A team that could make a move for us that we didn't talk about, and I don't know why it wasn't on his list. Atlanta. Sierra's from Atlanta, so why couldn't they trade Matt Ryan for Russ?
Right.
True. Why wasn't that team on his list? I don't know.
Yeah, that offense is crazy. That defense needs some work. But that offense, they still got Julio, Calvin Ridley on that team. Let's get that clear.
Facts.
I don't know how close they want to be to somebody that live in Atlanta, though. That could be a reason we ain't named, bro.
Oh!
Baby daddy. She might
not you're right.
She might not want to be that close to baby daddy.
I guess that's enemy territory, so you don't want to play for Atlanta, huh?
Nah, they got Goon Squad be looking for Russell Wilson off the field. He go to Atlanta.
I almost forgot about that.
That could be a reason.
That might not be why. That might be why Atlanta wasn't on his list. Yeah, I ain't trying to go to Atlanta.
Yeah, that could be a great reason. I know Sierra from there.
But baby daddy from Atlanta too. That's funny.
Exactly.
That's funny. One of the more random signings that I'm actually happy for. Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Fitzmagic.
Fitzmagic. Yeah, that guy, the guy with the beard. Yeah, beard and a smile. Is the new starting quarterback for the Washington football team. Because in my opinion, he's not competing for that starting position. He got it on lock. Ain't no way.
Yeah, but it's possible that he can lose it.
Now I didn't know. Now see, I specifically said he's starting. I didn't say he was gonna keep.
Yeah,
but he gonna get it coming in the door swinging because he's Ryan Fitzpatrick.
I mean, he at this point, he kind of deserves a shot.
Yeah,
he's had a lot of shots, not really as a starter.
He was just a glorified. He was like Nick Foles.
He's like Nick Foles.
Yeah, he did good. And every time the number was called, he did what he had to do.
Could go to the other. It could go to Kyle Allen, only because that's his guy. Ron Rivera's guy.
He's still gonna have Ryan Fitzpatrick backing up.
I only say that because Ron Rivera, that's his guy. He brought him over from Carolina.
How healthy is Kyle Allen?
Yeah, that's the problem. But when you do get healthy, and Fitzpatrick is turning into up and down 2-3 picks a game with 3 touchdowns, we barely winning. Go ahead, give me Kyle back in here. Give me Kyle.
Ron gonna be like, look, I just beat cancer. Ron gonna be like, look, I just beat cancer. I ain't got too many seasons left in me now.
Exactly.
Yeah. But I do like the fact that he got another team to go to. I like them in Miami, but but him going to Washington got another quarterback that I support in Miami. So now we got Cody Brissette.
It's your guy. You do like Jacoby, yeah.
I do. Hey, I know you look at me like, well, Tua might lose a spot. I'm gonna be honest with you. Because it's Flores, Tua, and Jacoby, and that Patriot, history right there.
Patriot tree, yeah.
It from that family tree, right? I'm okay with that because
Yeah.
then that gives me more reason to have my Dolphins gear. I already planned on doing it next year. I already had a plan for next year. I'm gonna ride with Miami. We going.
You gonna get
The way you ride for the Bills, which we're gonna get to them too, because they got a good signing too. But we're gonna get to them because the guy they signed was on my fantasy team last year, putting up numbers. So we'll get to him in a second. But as far as the Miami look right now, I like it.
I don't see Jacoby winning the starting job. He's a great mentor though. For Tua, he'd be great.
I don't care how they do it as long as they do it together.
Yeah, like
because what that does,
Cody Brissette, them are two great veterans in NFL.
Yeah. But I'm looking at it like this, because me and you talked about this last year, how black NFL coaches, just like in the NBA, head coaches got a short leash.
Right.
Having Jacoby and Tua, somebody you worked with before, since Brissette, you worked with him before in New England.
Mm-hmm.
It gives Flores more leverage to stay the head coach because now he's almost locked in to go to the playoffs, in my opinion. If everybody stays healthy. I say Miami's going to the playoffs next year. They pretty much kept their whole team from last year, and it was only a game away from the playoffs last year.
I don't know yet. I like Miami. The problem Miami just ran into, though, the Patriots.
Oh, they in the same division, ain't they?
Patriots, Dolphins, Buffalo, and Jets. I don't know if the Patriots are going to go 2 years without going to the playoffs. I don't know if that's possible. And I don't know if 3 is a lot. It's possible.
Well, since you brought up the big bad Patriots, yes, Cam is going to be a Patriot again next season.
True.
I'm happy for him because I was a little skeptical at first. But when I seen the I Am Athlete podcast and how he made sure he was very meticulous when it came to talking about whether he would go back or not, and he made it very clear, hey, I am more than willing to go back. I loved it. I love the Patriot way of doing things. He always kept that door open. And from that podcast, I pretty much knew in the back of my mind, okay, he's going to go back. Because there wasn't too many teams that were going to sign him anyway.
No, Washington was Washington.
Here's where your concern becomes my concern. The Patriots have weapons this year. The Patriots have their defense is coming back this year.
Their whole defense is coming back. And they signed, like, what else they needed.
They filled in the blanks. They got Cam weapons, and they got him not one but 2 tight ends. They're running a 2 tight end system, which, as you mentioned off the air, his MVP season, he ran a 2 tight end offense system.
His leading receiver was Greg Olsen.
So
he got deep threat Nelson Aguilar. He got a dude from Niners, Kendrick Bourne, I think. And he got
the wide receiver, yeah.
Huh?
He had a wide out.
Yeah. Yeah, the wide out Bourne. Got Element coming back on top of that. You trade for a lineman.
Hightower's back.
Yeah, Hightower's back. That's what I'm saying. You got Judo. They just signed from the Ravens. Dude, they signed from the Dolphins in the middle. I don't know. Can't think of dude's name right now. Patrick Jones is back in the secondary. Defensive captains are coming back.
So what you're saying when it comes to the division, we're dealing with the Bills, which, again, they signed Emmanuel Sanders.
They didn't have to add a lot either.
Ladies and gentlemen, Emmanuel Sanders is not just a running back. He's arguably the running back from the New Orleans Saints. He was the main running back in New Orleans. For what?
Wide receiver.
I thought he was – no, wait. No, who was that running back? Who?
Kamara's the running back.
But he plays different positions. He throws me off. They use Kamara as a wide out, so they switch.
They use him as like a wide receiver. They do a lot of like reverses and stuff.
Yeah. So Kamara's the official running back. Because at times when they switched the line, when they did reverses, they had Emmanuel backing up Breeze.
Yeah, they would do it like that, but he's technically a wide receiver.
Oh. So in fantasy football, what did I use him as? A wideout?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, well, that's even better. So now you're saying that's even more dangerous. Because I thought he would come in as a running back. If you put him at a wideout, you got to find Diggs on the opposite side.
And Cole Beasley is your slot? Oh, God. They resigned the offensive lineman, too. Gave him a bag. Protect Josh Allen.
They basically brought everybody back.
I don't think they lost nobody, to my knowledge. Nobody major.
They were only a game away from the Super Bowl? They went to the AFC Championship last year, if I'm not mistaken. They lost to Kansas City. Huh. And they didn't lose bad either. If I'm not mistaken, it wasn't a bad game either.
Remember, that was the game, though. Wasn't that what's the name's first game back or something? Not first game, but he was the concussion game.
For who?
Mahomes.
Yeah.
Because remember, he got hurt in the divisional. He got concussed, and he wasn't playing, but they sent him out there anyway.
Yeah, because I remember I told you they was gonna have to bring out they backup. I forget his name.
I can't think of his name, but because he won him the game on some lucky stuff.
Yeah. That's a tough division, man.
I know.
Lord forbid Sam Darnold gets swapped out for Deshaun Watson for the Jets.
Yeah.
And now we have Tua, Josh Allen, Cam Newton, and Deshaun Watson in the same division.
That's ugly.
It's anybody's division at that point. Anybody can win that division at that point. It's open season. Another shocking signing that we got to address. Tyrod Taylor.
I like it.
In Houston.
What they're trying to do is get a backup plan for when they trade Deshaun Watson because Houston.
Oh, I already knew. When I seen his name.
If you don't trade Deshaun Watson before the NFL draft, we were going to have a problem.
When I seen Tyrod Taylor went to the Texans yesterday, I said, ladies and gentlemen, Deshaun Watson's on his way out the door. They are finally starting to realize, you know what? We can't make them play. We can't beg them to stay. We might have to find another way. like we're at that point. Like this is just the thing we have to do. We're gonna have to cut our losses. You don't want to stay here, so we got to find something.
Yeah, and thanks to the Chargers for screwing with Tyrod Taylor's career.
Yeah, Chargers almost ruined this man's career.
Exactly. They kind of did because he might, if he don't start ever again, it feels because of the Chargers.
Ain't that coincidental? Because didn't Drew Brees get injured with the Chargers too?
Yeah, we got hurt on the field though. That's a little different.
Oh, okay. I was about to say that's real coincidence. They have a bad history with quarterbacks. Who's that guy, that big bust that went in against Peyton that they drafted?
Ryan Leaf. Yeah,
Ryan Leaf. Yeah,
he was big bust.
They use his name when they say bust. It's synonymous with Ryan Leaf.
Yeah, you can say Ryan Leaf or Jamarcus Russell. You pick one. That might be the two worst.
Didn't Jamarcus get drafted by the Raiders?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's bad. It's bad.
So, you like the Tyrod Taylor in Houston?
I just like he get a chance to still play. It's not bad. He's a starter. He's been a starter for about 5-6 years.
Yeah.
It's a plan. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna trade him, if you trade him to the Jets for Sam Darnold, who you take? Sam Darnold or Tyrod Taylor? I'm probably taking Tyrod. At least at first.
I'm gonna be honest.
Sam Darnold.
I've actually seen Sam Darnold play.
I
wasn't paying much attention to the Chargers when Tyrod Taylor was starting.
So he only been with them 2 years. He was in Buffalo before they got Josh Allen and let Tyrod go.
again, before Josh Allen, I really wasn't paying attention to the Buffalo Bills either. So when I say Tyrod Taylor slid under the radar for me, I never really watched him play. In fact, I didn't know much about Tyrod Taylor until he got hurt by the Chargers medical staff.
Tyrod is he's above 500 quarterback in wins and losses.
He has a winning record. He has a winning record overall.
I'm pretty sure he does. Yeah.
But he's been on losing franchises, though.
Well, because he went before. So the Bills went to the playoffs 2 years before. They got Josh Allen. It was like the second team that went with the Patriots. It was like 11-5, and he was started in. Then they went 8-8. So he's still over 500.
Okay.
Then he went to San Diego. I think they went 9-7, so that's still a winning record. I don't know if they went to the playoffs or not. And then he was winning with the Chargers till he got hurt, or they was 2-1 or something like that before they threw in Justin Herbert.
Okay,
so it's a winning record. I didn't say he got a lot of playoff experience, but he got a winning record in the NFL.
He slid under my radar, and I feel bad being that he's a black quarterback, but he slid underneath my radar. I really didn't watch any of his games.
If you want to compare Tyrod and somebody together, you probably like Teddy.
Oh, I don't like that comparison.
No, because Teddy had a bad 1 year in Carolina. Teddy has a winning record in the field. As I keep telling Brian, Carolina.
Get that man CMC and see what he does with CMC.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all gonna quit disrespecting him.
No, me personally, I didn't disrespect him, but like you said, he had a bad year.
But they lost 7 games by 1 score or less.
But the year, and I watched a lot of them games with you, so I saw he can hold a game close to the end. He just didn't finish.
Yeah, so Christmas McCaffrey could cut that in half.
I also right. I also watched him go 6-0 when Drew Brees got injured the year before. So I know what he can do. He can go 6-0 with weapons.
Winning record with the Vikings. He won 30 games for the Vikings in 3 years. No, and then 6-0 after that. Then 1 bad year.
Okay, so he's decent.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The right system with the right amount of weapons in order to be effective.
I mean, not Deshaun Watson.
No. Decent.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's what Tyrod Taylor is going to be for Houston. Decent. Yeah. They're rebuilding, so they got to rebuild. They're going to need some time.
Yeah.
Who did we miss here? Did we miss anybody? Is that it for right now?
That's pretty much. I mean, there's some other ones, but it's not a lot. Trent Williams re-signed. The highest paid offensive lineman.
He got a 6-year deal. I've seen that.
Yeah, the highest paid offensive lineman ever back with 49ers. He got $140 million.
The Steelers lost Bud Dupree.
They lost. Yeah, he going to Tennessee with you. Yeah, that's nice. That's a nice pick.
Tennessee needs. We talked about this the other day. Tennessee, as good as they are on offense, their defense. Mm-hmm. They need defense help for sure, and Bud Dupree is experienced.
Right. Yeah, I like it. Look, Coach, I know y'all like to wait, but it's about time y'all start signing some people. Y'all got a lot of money on the table.
$44.4 million to be exact.
Y'all got a lot of money to spend here, man.
Tell him quit being cheap.
Yeah, they've been frugal. He's frugal. I don't know if he's cheap. He's just frugal. He spend it like strategy, like it's a strategy to do it. No, just spend it, man. You need offensive line. Don't y'all see why?
Let him go.
Well, we're gonna offer him something because he's been with us, but it might be what he wants.
Right.
Look, Galladay's out there. You got linemen from the Chiefs are out there. Y'all need all that type of help.
For NFL fans, if you didn't know or haven't circled it on your calendar, tomorrow is the 2021 NFL Pro Day.
Oh, is it?
It is. Oh, we didn't mention it yet, but Green Bay Packers let go of one player that really helped them a lot, and also and it's 2 offensive players. So they kept Aaron Jones.
Hey, that was genius.
But they dropped Jamal Williams, and he went to the Lions. He's in Detroit.
Yeah.
Well, they ain't had the money. They couldn't pay both of them.
Yeah, because they lost the offensive lineman too.
Bakari?
No, Bakari be back. He got hurt, but they signed him last year. They lost the center.
Who they lose?
I think his name is Corey Lindsey.
Lindsey?
I don't know. He got bagged somewhere. I saw it. I can't remember where.
Let me check. I don't even know if it's on here. What was yesterday or day before?
I think it was yesterday. I can't remember the team, but I saw he got paid. Oh, Chargers. He's going to the Chargers.
Ah, okay.
He got like $60 million, 45 guaranteed.
Okay.
Been with Aaron Rodgers for about 5-6 years now.
One other thing we didn't mention for Tyrod Taylor, a weapon that because now, do you remember if Tyrod Taylor used his running backs more or no?
Yeah, he's a running quarterback.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he can pass.
I'm asking that because,
What's up?
They signed Mark Ingram.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That was early. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that too.
Yeah, that was because he got a relationship with Cully.
David Culley.
Yeah, because he's with the Ravens.
Got you.
Mm-hmm. Breaking news on the NBA term: Christian Wood, we're expected to return tonight.
I did see that.
Probably on restrictions, but he'd be back. He back.
Hopefully, he can break that losing streak. Woo. Yeah, he need that bad. Because they ain't won since he got hurt.
Right.
Yeah, those are some of the major signings in the last 24 to 48 hours. I'm just more curious to see if Houston takes your advice and makes that move before the draft, or does it the night of the draft to draft up and get some better picks, or
they need to do whatever they can, man.
I think honestly, if the Houston is as greedy as I think they are, the Jets are gonna have to give up that number 2 pick.
I mean, that's fine. Well, if you gotta give up Sam Darnold, I'm gonna give you the other one after number 2.
How many they got? 2 in the first round?
2 in the first round. They got one, the second, and like in the 20 or 17 or 20, something like that.
Oh, okay.
So I'll give you the second one. Let me keep the first one. I'll give you one next year. This year, Sam Darnold. And you want like a 3rd round or something? Cool.
Make that work.
Yeah, hey, that's the best I got. Can't take off.
Number 2's off limits, huh?
I mean, I'll give you the second first, a second now. You got a second and a first next year. They got 2 firsts this year and next year.
You pull that trigger? Go ahead and send Sam Darnold to Houston. Huh?
I would pull that trigger right now. Sam Darnold 2 firsts and maybe a 2nd round or 3rd round. I'll go with 3rd first. And I'll pull it.
All right. As far as Russell Wilson do you think he's stuck in Seattle or somebody else gonna make a move for him?
Yeah, the report I'm hearing is he's probably gonna be stuck unless he opens up his teams. He would have to open up to the Jets and Miami.
Okay.
New Orleans could still work too because he would take Jameis for Taysom Hill spot.
Yeah.
And you probably would trade Jameis anyway. Getting Russell Wilson. I need a quarterback in return.
Yeah, quarterback for quarterback.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. I'm trying to think. Are there any other quarterbacks out there? We haven't heard any updates on Alex Smith, even though he's probably going to retire.
Trubisky's a free agent.
Trubisky's still out there.
Mm-hmm. Juju's still not signed yet. Juju and Ballade not signed yet.
I think that's going to change.
Yeah, honestly, Juju, you know where he should go? To the Colts.
We got the money for him too.
They need an offense. Yeah, because I don't want T.Y. that badly. I'll take Galladay or Juju, to be honest.
So we got the money for
Will
some.
be on the list if you want.
Who?
Will Fuller could be on the list too. You're only missing one game. We're talking about 3 receivers under the age of 25 or 26.
Colts ain't that smart though. No disrespect.
Do I really want T.Y. that badly? A 31-year-old wide receiver?
Are the Colts front office smart enough to make that play and pull the trigger is the question.
Nobody's signed yet, so I would go one of them 3 should be signed with the Colts in the very near future. If I'm them. They need wide receiver, left tackle. They need both of them. I will go get the dude they released from the Chiefs, left tackle, or whatever.
Yeah.
Whoever the Raiders released, get one of them, whatever, move them over, and get one of them 3 receivers. And T.Y., I mean, we're going to offer you something. And not even what you want, but it's going to be something. You'll be a third option at receiver. A 4th option, because I heard they got a tender on Zach Pascal who's restricted.
Right.
Who can't catch football sometimes.
So does Alex Smith get picked up by another team, or is he about to retire?
Oh, breaking news. AJ Green to the Cardinals. Schefter just reported.
You said it was his time to go.
I like him with the Cardinals.
AJ Green going to the playoffs next year.
That's not fair.
So can you run down the list of weapons that Kyler Murray has to throw to next year?
Oh, he got the best one, DeAndre Hopkins, number 1 option. He got AJ Green now. I don't know the one dude was Christian Kirk.
And Larry Fitzgerald.
Oh, and Larry Fitz. I was trying to say the best for last. That's all.
Well, now
2 of the best hands, 2 of the top 5 best hands ever in the NFL. AJ Green is used to be a walking 1,000-yard receiver for 8 straight years.
Who the real MVP is the Cardinals front office.
6'4". They all 6'3" in height, taller.
If I don't get a Dolphins jersey next year, I might have to go ahead and check out Arizona.
I'm about to give me a DeAndre. I don't know if I want a Kyler that badly, though. I want DeAndre one. I kind of want Larry. No, if I got picked, I'll go with
Yeah.
Larry. Just go with that veteran leadership.
I like that.
We retired too, and they make the jersey $400.
You said it best. You said, "Look, I love Joe Burrow, but AJ gotta go, man. It's time for you to go to the contender. It's time for you to move on, man."
Oh, absolutely. You got JJ on the
JJ Watt on the other side of the ball.
You got JJ and Chandler Jones, John Jones' brother, rushing the pass.
The NFC West just got real.
I'm going.
Cardinals can come out of NFC West easy.
I might pick them.
Might have to.
I might pick them.
The only other team that can stand up to them, honestly, right now, is the Niners.
I'm going with the Niners or Cardinals. I can't go.
I can't go Seattle, and I can't go with the Rams.
Yeah, I don't trust.
I don't trust Matthew Stafford as far as you can throw him.
Out of the 4, he the worst to me. So
I agree. I mean, I love Russ, but if Russ don't get an offensive line in the draft, it's over for him.
Right, and that's saying a lot.
That says a lot.
Because I'm not the Jimmy G fan either. But I'm picking.
You know me though. You know me though. It's Niners or Cardinals for me all day long.
Yeah, I want to really go on the Cardinals. I need to step it up a little bit. It was almost there.
They were a game off too, just like Miami. They were
almost there.
It was just both of them were just a game off last year.
A year away. I didn't know Kyler was a year away. They about there. They there now. Gel it all together.
Low key, ain't no excuse for neither one of them.
It's not.
Would you? And only say that now. Before I would have gave Miami a pass and said one more year, but now that you got Cody Brissette with Flores again, y'all should go to the playoffs. Y'all should be able to make it now.
Yeah, I mean, he was the captain of the Colts. He wasn't even starting. He was the captain.
So with his leadership and mentorship, I think they should be able to get over the hump as long as Tua hip stay healthy. It's the only thing I'm worried about is his hip at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when it comes to Kyler, I watched them games last year. Look, you got the best of the best of the best of the best, and you got defense now. J.J. Watt is the captain of the defense. So you really got, and then veteran leadership. Come on. You got veteran leadership on both sides of the field now.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got it on both sides of your wideouts. Like, come on, you got AJ Green and Fitzgerald on the same team. With D-Hop, which ain't nothing but a younger version of Larry Fitzgerald.
Right.
Yeah. Cardinals better make. If they make the playoffs, at that point, it's not talent. At that point, it's the players. Or
Either
coach.
the players or the coach is gonna have to go.
Yep. If they don't make it this year, it's something else going on in Arizona.
Chopping block.
Yeah, that's too much talent to lose. It's too much talent.
Like, we're 8-8, so I need at least 10-6.
At least. I'm gonna take a step further and say 11-5.
I mean, I said at least. But I need a playoff spot. That's why
I need 11-5 with that level of talent. I need at least 11-5.
I need to play. It's a playoffs.
And it better not be no first round knockout either.
No.
Not with that much talent.
But it's a competitive one. Right.
Make it interesting. Don't get blown out in the wild card.
Yeah, don't get blown out. You better, if you lose, let it be
respectable.
Loss. Now I blew out.
Y'all fought as hard as y'all could. The other team just got the last point.
Mm-hmm.
Come down to a field goal or something.
1 year, $6 million guaranteed up to 8.5.
AJ?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
He got 65 TDs in 9 seasons. That's ridiculous.
There's some teams out there that ain't had that many.
Mm-hmm.
Well, from the looks of my feed, that's about it for right now. So congratulations to AJ Green finding his way to a contender, a potential powerhouse in the NFC West. So go ahead and let them know where you can find that, man. We're going to wrap this thing up. Love marinate on that.
All right, Instagram, Tone_Fresh08.
You can follow me at Ty Slider on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. And we want to thank you for tuning in to GTA Heat Check, GTA Sports Network. Follow those on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Don't forget to subscribe to GTA Sports. And don't forget GTASportsNet.com for all things in the world of sports. This is Ty Slider and Antonio Turner. Until next time, we out.